Alright, what's up guys? So, I feel like I should have did a video like this a long time ago where I talked on working in the food industry cause man, I'm telling you, working in the food industry, I was just a cashier, so I can only imagine what like the cooks and the chefs and stuff, what it was like for them cause man, when you got like I know there was the one cook that would, or there was like multiple cooks that had worked in this position, but they would work in the pizza oven area. So you're just standing in this hot oven, and then that's not even including like the like other areas where they were serving hot foods, but it's like you're standing in this hot area the whole day. So December, it might feel like in the middle of August, and in the middle of August, yeah, there's just there ain't no difference. It's like every day just pure heat, and it's like these guys like I would look over at times and just see like just that heat, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't do it. Like, it's just hot over here. Like, and let's say it's like in the middle of August, right? Hot day. It's like 90 something degrees outside, right? And I'm like, bro, I'm standing over here hot. I can only imagine how it is over there. It's like you got like outdoor heat and then on top of like food heat. No, that's too much, man. So yeah, if you plan on taking a cooking or a chef position, yeah, just brace yourself for how hot it is. But that is a plus though, that they got like walk-in refrigerators and freezers. And so yeah, at times when it was like hot outside, I'll just go into the like walk-in refrigerator maybe for a few minutes. The freezer, I was like, nah, bro, that was just way too cold. You coming up out there, glasses fogged up, like shaking a little bit. I was like, nah, man. The freezer, nah. Like if it's like, I don't know, I guess maybe if you live in like a place like Arizona or like Death Valley or something, that I'm like, okay, yeah, just maybe. But if not, yeah, you'll be fine anywhere else and stuff. But anyway, so yeah, that's like the cooking and the chef positions where it's like you're just constantly. And if you work at a busy place too, because I had to say the place that I worked at, no, it was busy. There was like 3 locations, and then ours was the busiest. The other 2 were kind of like they were kind of neck and neck, because I know I had worked at the other 2 locations, and I'm like, bro, this is nothing. I'm like the other cashiers that would be working there, and I'm all like, have you been to have you had to work at my location? Nah, you might just work there that day where it's like somebody called out, but have you like worked there? Have you been there for 4 years straight? Nah, man, like to explain to you guys how our cafe was set up, we're ringing, well, at least with me, I was ringing up like 500 plus customers almost every day. And that was like on the days where it's like, okay, so yeah, let's say there's a day where there's like no holidays that week, month, whatever, and it's raining outside, it's cold, nobody doesn't want to go. So yeah, and then on top of that, you might have it where it's like one of the, cause it was inside of a building. And so like, you might have it where like somebody on whatever floor, they're having a meeting. So they got people coming in from all over, coming in like through town or whatever. Cause there was at times where I was like seeing people that I went to school with, and I'm like, why are you here? I'm like, what are you doing here and stuff? So no, it was that. Look, when I tell you guys like this place was busy, I had to say like it was at days where I'm like, how, bruh? Like, no, there was days where I would just get on the bus and just immediately pass out, and just from just being so exhausted. And I'm like, bro, I can't do it. I'm like, I don't know. And so, yeah, that's one thing I recommend. Get you an energy drink. I recommend like maybe like a 0 calorie, no sugar. But yeah, get like maybe like some Rain Energy, C4 Energy. I was drinking at the time, like this is when I was drinking like sugary drinks. I was having a Red Bull every morning. I was like, I think if I didn't have a Red Bull, I'm either going to be like sluggish or cranky. I'm like one of the two. But man, I'm telling you, like, it was a lot. Like, there was one day I remember where my friend, so for the longest, management didn't want to hire a third person, because at our location, it required 3 people. 2 people on the registers, one person, walking around, cleaning up the place, all that. Well, there was at times where it was just me that was out there, So like, no, so my friend, he's in a band called Monitor. In fact, actually, you guys might be able to check out some of his music if they do have music on TikTok, but if not, their music is on Spotify. I am following them. So if you just go to my Instagram, go through the search up Monitor, then you'll be able to find Monitor Band. That is their username. But anyways, the bass player in there, Jack, me and him, we was working at it was like me and him that it was only the 2 of us that was working there for months. But there was at a point in time where his band, I think he was, no, we already had a third person, I think, that time when he went out on tour. But there was a time where he went out on tour, and I'm like, bro, we need 3 people here, all right? Management, there was the one manager where he was like, no, I don't know if he had like anxiety, and my thing is this, okay, this would not be a good job for you. If you have like an anxiety issue where you don't do so well in crowds, yeah, that place, it was not like a, place where it's like, if you don't like crowds, you don't want to work there and stuff. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say like content creating and, me being a talkative person, it really helped. Cause even when I worked there, I was like, yeah, I was shy a little bit. And so as the time went on and I started becoming cool with, it was more so people that I was cool with where I would have a conversation with them. But anybody else, it was just, hey, how's the day going? My day's going good. So it'll be such and such. Would you like a receipt? All right, have a nice day. And then that was it. So, but yeah, if it was somebody I was shooting, yeah, we're sitting there's at times talking about freaking video games, music, movies. I'm trying to think, what else? TV shows, like personal life. Like there was at times where customers, they be coming through there telling me about like their kids and stuff. And I'm like, hey, if they feel comfortable telling me, whatever they wanted to tell me about their personal life, I'm like, hey, so be. And it was cool though. Like that was one thing that I had to say that I appreciated and liked about that place is like customers would like, they would kind of grow to you and stuff where it's like, you don't even really look at them as a customer. It's like, it's just a friend coming through and stuff. So that was like one like plus about it and things. But other than that, like, no, you would definitely, at that place, it was like, no, you definitely had some, like, rude customers. Like, there would be customers where it's like, let me just see, where's a gift card at? So, like, they'll, like, walk up. I would drop something else. But anyways, so, like, you'll be standing there just waiting for a customer to walk up. Customer walks up. They just all in your face like this, just holding a card. And I'm like, okay, like, what are you having? I'm like, I don't know who you think I am. Like, I may look, I don't know if there was ever a black Superman. You was reading a comic and you was like, oh, that kind of looked like the dude downstairs in the cafe. Well, maybe he can see through boxes. I'm like, I can't see through boxes. I don't know what you're having. It's like, it's called words. I heard you talking. You speak English. I know you know how to talk. Please don't play that game with me. But man, there's at times where I just kind of like, especially when I started working there, cause I was like, no, this is like, when I started working at that place, I was 19. I was very rebellious. I think the one supervisor that was working there, she can vouch and say, oh yeah, I was very rebellious when I started working there. So when I was dealing with like, bad customers and stuff, I'm looking at them like, what have I done to you? And that stuff that I wanted to say, like, it was like literally the words was like forming up. And I'm like, you know what? Cause I always, customers always right. So I'm like, okay, let me just bag up and just, but yeah, other than that, like, as the time progressed on, I didn't even say when the bad customers would walk up, I didn't even say anything. I'm just like, okay, it's like, what are you having? Then it's like, they'd say whatever. I'm like, all right. And then they be looking like, is he going to say, have a nice day? I'll just be looking at them. I'm like, bye. I'm like, what else do you want from me? I'm like, no, it's like, you've been like acting weird towards me. And it's funny though, cause there would be days where it's like, oh, I don't know, maybe they were having a good day or something. And then they come up trying to have a conversation and I already know about them. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that with you, fam. I honestly, I need to do an episode where I talk on just the interactions that I had with bad customers. Cause man, it was crazy. But yeah, it's like you're bound to deal with bad customers, but it's like they don't stand out as much as the good customers, the ones where it's like you guys is in there having like full-blown conversations, making each other laugh and things. I don't know how many times I had customers in there cracking up laughing and stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, working around the good ones. Yeah, it's cool, man, but anyways, what else can I say? It's busy. Sometimes like with management, it may not be the management that you want and stuff. So it's like, if that does bother you a lot, the thing is this, like I had worked at that place for like 4 years. I probably would have still been working there if it wasn't for COVID. But if not that, it's really just going to motivate you to just, really either start up a business of your own or go out and find a better job. So I had to say, if like management does bother you, then it's like either start working on your own business or, something, just do something to where it can take you away from that place if it bothers you that much. But, Nah, man, that's about it. I can't really think of anything else to say. So yeah, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. No, I will be doing more like, you know, just story times or explanations and things on working in the food industry, because I know this gonna most likely be a TikTok series. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. I'm ending this off. Well, I guess yeah, for those viewing this on YouTube, like, subscribe, follow, and like if you are viewing this, of course, on TikTok, and peace.